We're a million volts in a pool of light, electricity in the room tonight, born from fire, sparks flying from the sun. Hey, I hardly know you, can I confess? I feel your heart beating in my chest. If you come with me, tonight is gonna be the one. 'Cause you faith and no fear for the fight. You pull hope from defeat in the night.
My first response when the UEFA reached out for me to do the music for the tournament was disbelief. And then when things actually were confirmed, it turned from disbelief into being very nervous, but also very excited and very grateful that they put the trust in for the music and everything in my hands, which is still very surreal. Announcing it in Amsterdam was crazy. Also because my family was there, my friends were there. I'm from Amsterdam, it's my hometown. So being able to announce it there, and it's already been in the works for so long. So like sharing that with an audience was really special. And then it got pushed back a little bit, but I'm very excited. Now finally we're gonna share the music. We're gonna have the tournament happening. We're gonna see everything in like where we made it for. So I'm very excited.
Heart that works from a broken place. That's where the victory's won. 'Cause you faith and no fear for the fight.
So the UEFA, when they confirmed, like, hey Martin, we want you to do all the audio. I was very excited, but also very nervous. And then they were like, you have carte blanche. Just make sure it's euphoric, it feels good, and we trust you that you will do something that matches the feel and the vibe of the tournament, and which is amazing honor, but also a big leap of faith, like a lot of trust, and in the back of my head some pressure, because I was like, okay, great, because the expectations were really high. And then I had this demo, and it sounded a little bit like The Edge, the intro guitar, and Bono. And then we were talking about like who would be incredible to have part of the song. And for me, Bono and The Edge, it looked so impossible that they were not even on the list that I was thinking about reaching out to. And then UEFA and the team said, well, if you don't ask, you will always have a no for an answer. And then we sent over the demo. And then I think a few hours later I was on the phone with Bono talking about the song, and he was singing along the melody lines, and I had to mute myself, screaming, unmute, then play it all cool. But it was crazy, because the last thing that I expected was for him to be so open-minded and so cool and like, sure, let's try it out. And he was from day one excited, super involved, really pushed the song. He really pushed me as well, also production-wise. Like, no, that can better, this can improve, and it was an amazing collaboration. And also with The Edge, like how he helped the song, they're both genius, and I'm very grateful, and still cannot believe that I had the chance to work with them on this song. I flew to Es to record Bono singing, and I'm in the studio next to him, and we did the lyrics over the phone, and he really lifted the song lyrically to the next level. And also his voice is nothing like it. When he starts singing, and it's in the studio or at the shoot, we had the music video shoot where he was singing without a microphone. He was just singing a song, and everybody was just looking at each other like, what is happening? It's very special. Fast forward, I was in Es with him recording this song. It's such a iconic voice. I had goosebumps the whole session. And after the first take, I was already in my head like, cool, we got it, perfect, I can go home now. But he loves singing, and he gave us so many amazing takes to work with. So I'm very excited. And then I was stuck on the main part of the song, like the main melodic part. And Edge came in, and he helped with the hook. So I feel like this song is a perfect. It's not a Garrix song with Bono doing the vocals and Edge playing guitar. No, everybody has contributed so much to the final song, which is very, very exciting. It was a collaborative, really collaborative song. We took a lot of inspiration from how football made us feel, and how it unites people, how it brings people together. And we tried to, also already in the demo, I tried to really capture it, even with the chord progression, but then also with the lyrics that Bono did, with the guitars that Edge added. They really took it to the next level, and we really tried to capture that feeling of euphoria, excitement, happiness. Yeah, really excited how the track has ended. The crazy thing about this song is we wrote it before Corona happened. But I feel like right now even more, or I hope it will resonate with people even more, because I feel like in general the world needs something hopeful, something exciting, something uplifting again, especially after this crazy last year. And I feel like not the song, but the tournament itself is already such a big step, such a big, beautiful, hopeful thing, that it's happening again, that it's happening through all these different countries. It's really special, and I feel like, I hope that the song will have the same way, that it will bring people together, just like the tournament will be doing. I'm just excited for this tournament to happen, because it's a victory already. It doesn't matter who will win in the end, I think, because the fact that this tournament is happening through all these different countries, it can bring people happiness, it can bring people together again after a year of so much, like you were almost scared for one another. It was, and it's not normal for a human to be so distant, and I feel like everybody needs that, like that connection, to unite and to. And I feel like with sports and also hopefully with the song, I'm grateful if we can be part of that process. It's crazy. I cannot imagine how it will feel hearing the song on TV, broadcasted before the game. It's been like, I think the original chord progression got started end of 2018, because in the first meeting with the UEFA, the first briefing, I already played them a chord progression. I was like, guys, I think this one feels really good, and it really gives me a very special feeling. And that's the chord progression, which ended up as We Are The People. So to sit on something for so long, and went through so many different versions, and even finalizing the project, because it was for TV, we had to mix everything in surround. We recorded with the orchestra. Sitting on something for so long it's exciting, but it's like you want to share it with the world. And now, when that moment is getting so close, because it also got pushed back another year because of Corona, but now that moment being so close. I'm just very excited. I think for everybody who was involved with with the tournament, with the music video, like everything, everybody involved. I feel like when it gets to the big audience, everybody will have like a moment of relief and really realize, wow, it's happened. For me, my favorite memories about the Euros is just how euphoric and happy people are. It's all like whenever the Netherlands would play, or not even any game, everybody would watch it, like grab a beer. Like it's such a festive. Also because it's in the summer, good weather, everybody is like feeling good, feeling happy. There's always something fun to talk about with your friends. It's a very nice, amazing, euphoric happening.
We are the people we've been waiting for. We are the people of the open hand.
I'm so excited that Amsterdam is a host city, because I'm from Amsterdam, but also I feel like the fact that the tournament is happening in all these different cities, it will bring people even more together, and it's so inclusive. It's what football is about, and I think it's genius. Yeah, really, really amazing to see how everything played out and how everything. I think it will have people feel even more involved, more excited, because it's in their home country or in their hometown, like Amsterdam. It's crazy.
This is a heart that works from a broken place. That's where the victory's won. 'Cause you faith, no fear for the fight. You pull hope from defeat in the night. There's an image of you in my...
I just really, really, really hope. I know, I'm not gonna say I hope. I know they're gonna have some really good games, and I'm very excited to have them surprise the world in Europe.
Which team do you think will win the tournament?
The Netherlands. Holland.
I love that. No thinking at all. Brilliant.
How do I get hyped before I perform at a gig? It's hard to not get hyped. You hear the crowd, the energy, the adrenaline, like I kind of miss that feeling because I haven't done a show in over a year. But before a show, there's such a, because there's no music. It's like changeover music. And before a Garrix show, there's like meditative. You're like, and then music will go a little bit louder, and the crowd will think like the intro will start like and before every show I'm nervous, and I still have goosebumps every show because it's such a I still get nervous, but it's such an exciting moment of crowd being together, the energy, the tension that's in the air before the music starts. I think it's similar to football in a way.
No fear for the fight. You pull hope from defeat in the night. There's a name.
Anything else I've been working on? I've been working on something super exciting already for 5 years now with my dear friend Major, and it's a project. It's about two aliens. They crashed on planet Earth, and upon their arrival, they don't understand that there's borders. They don't understand the division. They don't understand. They basically look at humans and are like, "What are you guys doing?" But we want to do it in a fun, playful way. We have a amazing animation team behind us who help cartoon animate the journey of the aliens. Because we've been flying around the universe and then not paying attention, and we hit a satellite. We crash on planet Earth, and then the real journey starts. We were thinking about how people would perceive, or like how people would look at humans if they weren't human, if they looked from an outside point of view, because there's a lot of things that people do and think is normal, which is not kind of normal sometimes. And we wanted to just shine light on it in a fun, playful way the music is very different than the Garrix stuff. I play guitar, I'm singing background vocals, Major's rapping, singing, playing drums. It's like it's really it's fun. And this year I had so much time because there was no touring. So besides the Garrix stuff, we've also been working on a full album with this project. This year for me, as of course, I really miss touring. I miss the fans, I miss the shows, I miss the adrenaline from being on stage. But it was also nice in some ways because I had a lot of time with family, with friends, and also in the studio. Because I had so much time in the studio, I've been very creative, exploring, trying out new things. Got the Garrix stuff, but I've also been working on a lot of other exciting things. So I'm really excited, but I'm also very excited for the show so I can play the new stuff. I wish there was still a lot of art happening this year and sports and everything, but for me, there not being live shows was weird to make festival music, because whenever I work on festival songs and like high energy Garrix songs, it's weird to, or at least I felt it last year, it's weird to make that type of music without knowing to myself, oh, I can test it out this weekend at this festival, get the response, go straight back with adrenaline and excitement from the show to the studio, polish it, make it better, test it again the day after or the week after. But it's also exciting because I've been exploring a lot, trying out new things. It's been an interesting year, but very, very creative on many aspects. I think football or any sport and music are very similar in some ways, because you also feed off each other's energy of excitement, of adrenaline. I have so much respect for the players that could play in an empty stadium, because I was doing live streams where I would look into 5 camera guys and had to pretend like I was like playing for an audience, because they would add the audience later in post-production. But it's such a, even with sports, like it's such a, you rely so much on the energy, on the adrenaline. So I think this tournament happening with actual audience gonna be really good. I think the first shows back for a full crowd is gonna be so crazy, because everybody's basically been saving up their energy, and like I feel like everybody needs a way of letting go. People go to a festival, people go to football to be in the moment, to take the moment in and to forget whatever's going on in the back of their head. They want to live in the now, and I feel like the last year people didn't really have the chance to do that, how they were used to having that before. So I think the first shows back, I think the first games that will happen with the crowd, I think it's gonna be such a explosion of adrenaline, excitement, love, euphoria. I think it's gonna be really, really beautiful.